stop shining on these bitches, what happens to them? They look at these karmics they got at home. They look at these other baby mamas and baby daddies that they've been fighting and arguing with for years, and then they start comparing them to what they lost, which was you. And see, now that you are in this black magic curse, broken ass energy, you know what I'm saying? You ain't in this energy of unrequited love. Well, let me go ahead and settle. You know, my mama stayed with my daddy for such and such years, and he had 4, 5 outside kids. You ain't in that energy no more. You're not doing what mama doing. You're not doing what big daddy doing. You ain't trying to hear that shit. You don't give a fuck how long your auntie and uncle was married. You knew that motherfucker was cheating the whole time. You ain't trying to go out like that. Now you in this energy, you get ready to literally be walked into an unbreakable bond with somebody because the balance in your life is proof and confirmation that you have broken the fucking curse. June the 14th could be a synchronicity for somebody. But y'all got somebody in the background looking at you as a walking testimony and they are sick. Woo, somebody's sick over your new beginning. Got to be more careful. This bitch should have been more careful. Look, and jumped on the bandwagon and started breaking their curses too. But now this person is sick because they can no longer feed off of you energetically. Instead of these bitches healing, they were banking off of you staying karmic. They were. Because as long as you were karmic, they had an energetic supply. Remember, karmics don't get along. That's the reason why they all cheat on each other. That's the reason why they all use each other, lie to each other, manipulate each other. And all karmics are not low vibrational and toxic. Some people that are karmics because they simply just don't have self-love. I'm somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with people, have been in situations with people where, you know what I'm saying, after that situation I was talking about in reference to my kid, yeah, I thought to myself, bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Never in my life have I even thought about doing no shit like that. Never. And I was 17 though, y'all. I was a kid. I was a baby. And even though that motherfucker is a karmic his damn self, do you know he got on my ass for that? That's what made me realize, why did you do that? But I was pissed off. I was more mad at the woman, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was in the hospital laying up having my baby, she came and brought somebody to the hospital to see me. It wasn't even really about me fighting over him. It was about the fact, how did you know, how could you know that I was laying in the hospital having a man's baby, and this same man, you were sleeping with him while I was in the hospital? That was the reason, but it was still karmic and stupid of me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then I turned around and had another kid after that. Karmic energy. Karmic energy. Now, I wish the fuck out. I ain't finna argue with a bitch. If I find out you trying to talk to me and you and another bitch hit me up about it, baby, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You right. I had that happen to me last year. I had a man's wife literally text me and told me he was married. And I told her, ma'am, I do apologize. I'm the last person you got to worry about. You'll never hear from me again. And once I responded to that text message, I blocked that motherfucker on every single platform. Because I had already knew something was wrong, and I did ask for a sign because I was confused. Something kept telling me that this man was not single. And as soon as I prayed and asked for that sign, the next day, I got that text message from his wife. All you gotta do is ask. But see, that's because I'm no longer in karmic energy. Now I try to avoid shit like that. So a lot of these karmics that are out here begging for forgiveness from you, they're still there though. They wanted to keep you in that energy. Because whether you was out here fighting to keep them around or not, you poured love into them. Because you were not aware enough to pour the love into yourself. That's what kept you in karmic energy. Pouring the love into somebody else because you didn't feel worthy enough based off of either the way you were raised, you know what I'm saying, particular, I'm going to just be honest, damages done to you, you know what I'm saying, whether it be childhood or not. It's something in you that taught you were not good enough unless you were pouring into other people. So you rejected yourself to go pour into other people, hoping that if you loved on them, they would fill that void. And you came to the realization, I held to the knowledge. For what? Hell to the knowledge. I don't give a damn how many times motherfucker done grab me and drug me in the alley. Give a fuck, bitch, I'm still worth it. You know what I'm saying? So all of the shit you have been through, it didn't keep you stuck in karmic energy. It literally helped you learn how to get out. You made it. They stuck. They stuck. They stuck. Because a lot of these people that's in karmic energy, they like it. They agree to it. They want to be there. That's the demonic karmic energy. Remember, everybody karmic ain't really bad. Some people are karmic because they don't know no better. But because you finally learned better, now you're doing better. And now you realizing, baby, love ain't enough. And that amped up your divine protection. Now somebody's looking at you as no one compares to you. Because this motherfucker is sitting over on his clearance rack with somebody they don't want. Somebody that ain't got no backbone. That's what I just heard. Somebody sitting on the clearance rack with somebody that ain't got no backbone, and it's turning them off because now they're used to the strength that you had, even in karmic energy, the strength that you had. It still motivated them. This person dealing with somebody they don't even like, probably ain't attracted to them, and if they sleeping with them, they give them 2 pumps in the ground. That's all they get. They're not there. But they should have healed when they had a chance. They didn't want to. So now they stuck on this hamster wheel mad because your black magic curse is broken. And now they on judgment. Got to be more careful. 8 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. Can I make it up? This is 13. Because you have literally walked away from this timeline of these types of people. Your spiritual protection has amped up, and these people are fighting because the absence of you, it is the death of their life. Because remember, they never polished themselves up. They never tried to heal. They wanted to keep you around to feed off of your light. Now you have turned the light off of them and turned the light on yourself, and now that you can see yourself fully in your own light, you realizing that you are worth it. And now love ain't enough unless I'm pouring it in my damn self. And now these motherfuckers over fighting on this clearance rack because your ass is gone and you ain't nowhere to be fucking found. You somewhere smiling, taking care of yourself, looking good, smelling good. Bitch, I already know you was tasting good, but because they gave you unrequited love, the soul contract is now canceled because you have literally learned your karmic lesson. There's nothing else they can do for you. You're not attracted to them. You don't want them back. Balance is being restored in your life, and that's why somebody ass is over here crying because they looking at you as a walking testimony because the universe done stepped in, ancestors and all, and said, you know what, let me go ahead and pull this motherfucker out this bullshit. Let me go ahead and pull my baby up out this bullshit because it's time for a change. So everybody in your past, everybody, family members and all, but this is heavy on a lover. Especially, you know, those you guys may have, you know, had kids with some of these people, been married to them, had some kind of extensive history with them. Even if you weren't in a relationship, maybe you just had some kind of long-term history with these people. See, now that you don't walk away, you done took your life. They're in the dark. The other karmics can't shine no light on it. You was the brightest light they had. That's why they had so much depression. Because think about it. If a bitch can replace your energy, why would they be stalking you? Why would they be running you down? This is the reason why they running you down. Because they can't find you no fucking where else. And you ain't coming back. For what? Shit. Don't nobody compare to you. Somebody is really singing Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. Y'all go listen to that. That damn woman sung that song with all her heart, didn't she? Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. Somebody is hearing that song. Somebody done walked to the grocery store and that song was playing. Something done happened. Somebody from your past is wanting forgiveness. This song may have been in a movie they was watching, but that song done popped up somewhere and it made somebody think about you. Child, cut it out. And let's see what happens, because with this unrequited love, we got soul contract. Somebody on the judgment. Yep. Queen of Swords to damn strength. And it's eating their ass alive, y'all. Unrequited love to soul contract. I said somebody was on the judgment. They are. You walking away activated somebody's judgment because you learned your lesson. This was a soul contract. This is somebody, for some of y'all, this is a fallen counterpart. Some of y'all, this could be a twin flame. Depending on y'all's role and position, but it is heavily a soul contract where somebody gave you unrequited love and they treated you like you were basic. They treated you like you were disposable. They hurt you enough to where you walked away. And when you finally walked away, their karma was activated, y'all. Somebody wants your forgiveness because you have broken a black magic curse, and that black magic curse is still stuck on that person. You know what I'm saying? It's stuck on them. You broke it. You left. You and this person may have similar backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that where maybe you and this person both were raised, you know, kind of fucked up. Maybe y'all, even if it wasn't similar, it was low vibrational. Both of you guys may not have been raised right. Maybe you had a father, they didn't, but their household was not, you know what I'm saying, together. Your intuition told you leave this bitch alone. And you did. You walked away. It took all the strength you had to leave this person alone. And that's the reason why it's hitting them so hard. Because this is somebody that felt like you would never muscle up the strength to walk away, and you did. Not only did you walk away, you walked away and never did look back. And this person is literally about to watch you walk into a 2 of cups that is going to be very, very strong. I'm seeing a boat. I'm seeing a boat on the water with no holes in it. This person's foundation between you and them was very, very rocky. It was loose. It was built off of lies. Some of you guys, it was built off of, I'm going to just keep it real, a friend with benefits that never went anywhere. Even if you guys weren't arguing and fighting, this person just, they never would pour into you. But you kept dealing with them. You know, they was something to do. It was convenient, I guess you could call it that. But they had no kind of growth. You saw no growth in this relationship. So even if this person was not abusive, it was still unrequited because you were craving something else, and this person taught you that you had to go in and find it within yourself. And now that you went in and found it within yourself due to divine intervention, this person, there ain't no room for them on your timeline no more. It's just not. Ain't nothing else for them to do. Black magic, curse, and divine intervention. 3 of Pentacles. Child, you had to go through a lot of prayers, a lot of shit to get where you're going today. Somebody finna buy a house. I don't know who that is. Somebody finna buy a house. 3 of Swords came out sideways. 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, which is funny because there's 33. Look right here. Chakra alignment. 33 vertebrae in the spine. There it is. Chakra alignment. But whoever this is that wants forgiveness, somebody else is pissed off and mad because this person is losing himself over more than you. Because I saw jealousy. Oh, this is a lot of people consumed by jealousy over your testimony. Yep. You're going towards a love worth waiting for. Confirmation. I didn't even know that phone was over there. You are definitely going towards a particular timeline where you are going to be able to shine bright like a diamond. And we see the star out here, and we see the 3 of Pentacles followed by the 3 of Swords. This 3 of Swords is sideways because it was in the upright, and it's getting ready to head into the reverse. You are healing, and your healing is bringing you in a beautiful, brand new beginning that you're going to be able to maintain with all your strength. And whoever this is, man, y'all got some motherfuckers out here. Be prepared. Be prepared. Y'all know I did a video the other day talking about people who start lying on you. Your walking testimony is fixing to stir up some motherfuckers. Do you hear me? But your spirit guy said, don't worry about it, baby. We got you. Divine protection is out here. Forgiveness and walking testimony. Why is it out here? Page of Pentacles is out here. King of Swords. Spirit guide. You are literally a walking testimony, and you do have a particular spirit guide that is walking towards you to navigate you on this next chapter of your life. I think I may have said this a couple of videos back. You know, I've been feeling and seeing a lot of deceased people, and it's the ones that's on my altar. I've been seeing them in my dreams. My aunt is everywhere. She's even been popping up in one of my daughter's dreams. There's something going on with these ancestors where it's like they're cheering you on and they are showing you where to go. This was what I'm looking at with this walking testimony. You guys got ancestors and stuff. Some of y'all, they could be popping up in y'all dreams. If not, you hearing their songs. You know what I'm saying? You smelling their perfume, or you having a urge to want to cook something that they used to cook. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? They coming through and they letting you know, hey, we here. You ain't walking this path by yourself. You ain't walking it by yourself. And that has got a lot of other people consumed by jealousy because there is a particular individual that wants your forgiveness. But the way this man is crying and looking, it is raining on his life. For some of you guys, and whether this is a man or woman, they don't even have the balls to ask for your forgiveness because the way you are literally standing in your power, they don't even feel good enough to approach you, especially now that they are under judgment and they have to sit back and think about all the games they played in your life. This person feels unworthy as fuck because, again, this person never banked off you learning your worth and leaving them the fuck alone. We got the Emperor, the Page of Pentacles, to the Knight of Swords. Somebody about to come into your life. Confirmation. Somebody is about to come into your life now that you are in this Emperor status and they about to match your fly. They is, man or woman. Somebody's about to come in and literally put you, you're already on the timeline, but somebody is literally about to come in and allow you to match it. Unbreakable bond. Y'all just keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. Let's see what's going on with this person. We're going to do this card separate or by itself. Why is somebody wanting forgiveness? What's going on with this person? What are they going through? But this person ain't having a good day. Is you walking away? 6 of Swords. King of Swords. Somebody's spirit guys are slapping the fuck out of somebody that did you wrong. Yep, look. They didn't give you equal give and take. This is 10 Pentacles. Somebody is now coming to the realization, now that the soul contract is over, they forfeited their seat on the throne beside you. Damn, this is fucked up. This is the end of the energy read, y'all. But this is the overall energy. That's why this person is wanting forgiveness. Somebody is looking at you as a walking testimony and realizing that the testimony that you're telling, not just the way you living, they now know they were supposed to be walking with you. Because where you going, it ain't nothing but blessings and abundance out here. You gone. They ain't coming back. 646 could be a synchronicity for somebody. Hot ass mess. Somebody is in a lot of fucking regret watching you walk away and taking your love, your time, your energy, your pentacles, or whatever. They missed out. All because they did not want to do right. They did not want to take the time to pour into you, not realizing you were handcrafted, created, and designed for them. They didn't want it. And now they got to watch somebody else come in and enjoy their seat on that throne beside you. Because this motherfucker done been blocked. And now you get to shine your light, and all they can do is watch from a distance. Got to be more careful. July the 19th could be a synchronicity for somebody. Let me get my 30-minute ass off for y'all. I gotta go find me something to eat, try to figure out why the hell my phone keeps going on. I'll be trying to ignore it. This is one of the reasons why I ignore my phone. Between people calling and text messages and notifications, y'all, it's really, really hard. Most of the time, my sounds are off, you know. But when I'm recording, those notifications come through as confirmations. That's the only reason why I have my service, my sounds, my notifications on when I'm recording. Look, necessary goodbye. You had to walk away from this individual to walk towards an unbreakable bond. But the thing is, with this unbreakable bond, this is somebody coming towards you because you said the necessary goodbye to 2025. It is what it is, y'all. Y'all did that. Congratulations. For real, congratulations. You did it. And y'all, shout out to Nene creating all of these designs and stuff. She playing with my channel, y'all. She trying to figure it out. She's enjoying herself. So you might see some weird shit at the beginning or the end of the videos. That's Nene. That is Nene. That is Nene. She is officially the editor. And shout out to the person that told me, that said in one of the video comments about the sparking the flame on the camera. That's the reason why I had Nene go in and edit it out, because one of you guys stated in the comments that I could get flagged for that. So I appreciate that, because I didn't even think about that. But thank you know what I'm saying? Thankfully it hadn't happened.